Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for October 21st through the 27th. All right, let's see what messages Spirit has for my Scorpio this week. The first card out, the overall energy card, is motivation. I love this, right? It's time for action. It is time to put your plans and manifest them into reality. The answer is yes. Be motivated this week. I love this. So let's see where this goes. The first card out, and I will say we are having a lot of this card out for the weekly readings here. Some with a lot of the same meaning, some with a little bit different meaning in the readings. But this is, for you, this is following your purpose. This is a wish coming true, right? It is time for action on something that you have wanted to manifest. It is a little bit of healing, but some of the readings it's more healing than it is anything else. For you guys though, it's this purpose, this wish that you want to come true. And it's getting it going if you haven't already, right? It's time for action, okay? So this can relate to love, this can relate to work, this can relate to career, right? It's all going to be different for each of you because there's so many of you out there, right? So, and this is a general reading, but take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind, okay? But this is definitely something that is near and dear to your heart that you've been wanting to do. Maybe you started already and it's just telling you to keep that motivation going. But yes, the answer is yes. Start on this. Move on this. Be motivated about whatever this is for you. We have the sun, and I'm telling you, the sun's coming out for a lot of the readings too this week. So it's going to be a good week for a lot of people. For you, this is definitely you being energetic. This is being positive. This is success. Okay, so whatever these plans are that you're trying to manifest, that you're trying to bring into reality, now is the time. The universe is got your back, okay? So maybe you've been sitting on it for a while. Now it's time. That's all I can tell you. So if you're starting a new project, if you're starting a new love, go do it, right? This is the time. It's going to bring you happiness and joy. Then we have the Eight of Swords, Scorpio, the Eight of Swords, okay? But it's in reverse here, so nothing in the world, right, is your worst enemy other than you. And what's so great about this is you are getting out of your own way, okay? Your own worst enemy is yourself, right? There's a reason there's that saying. You are getting out of your own way. You are getting out of your own head, all right? And I love that. So whatever was holding you back before, whatever kind of fears, whatever kind of doubts, you are past those. So you can put this plan that you have, this, into reality. I feel like saying these blueprints. I feel like some of you have these blueprints in your mind of how you want something to manifest. Again, whether it's love, work, career, however it relates to you. But now is the time to go. So if you've been waiting to ask somebody out, do it. If you've been planning on opening your own business, do it. Okay, so whatever this is, do it. The universe has got you. They're saying the timing is divine right now. Divine timing. It is time. Then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and this is definitely you making some demands of yourself. You are like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it well. If it's asking somebody on a date, for example, you're getting the courage to do it. So this is you absolutely demanding the best of you. All right, and that's great. That's hand in hand with that motivation, because we all know when we're motivated, we feel great that we can do anything, and you can. And then Scorpio, we have the Two of Swords, and this is you absolutely making the decision to go forward with this. This is you, right? Taking off the blindfold and saying, yep, I know which way to go. I know I can do this. It's time. It's time for me to put these plans into action, all right? And I am telling you, it definitely is, because right next to that, you have the Nine of Wands. This is passion, energy, action, okay? This is taking action, and you have the passion for it, and you have that motivation, that energy to do whatever it is that you are trying again, to manifest. I feel like a lot of you have been probably sitting on this for a while, waiting for that right timing. Well, here you go. Then we have the Nine of Wands, right? And this is you having that courage to take that step forward, to bring this out and, into fruition. So, I mean, I don't know how much clearer the Spirit has to make it for you, because I'm excited. I'm talking fast. Like, let's go, right? Let's go run a marathon. Like, we can do it. This is seriously the universe saying it's time. So I'm not sure what it is for you, because it's going to be different for everybody. But whatever that blueprint is in your mind, whatever you've already been working on, it's time to keep going. It's time for action. It's time for that purpose in your life, that wish to come true, okay? And then we have the Page of Cups. And this is talking all about opportunities and possibilities, right? There's going to be opportunities that come this week to help you bring this into fruition. There are going to be unlimited possibilities of how this can be amazing, how this can be just the best thing that is happening to you. This is also, and I'm going to say this is also the card of listening to your intuition and listening to your gut. And the reason that I bring that up is because the next card is the Moon. All right. And the Moon has many different readings, but in this reading, it is absolutely talking about your intuition. So as you're putting these plans and you're bringing them into reality, make sure any other decisions that you have to make, you're following your gut. Your gut is going to lead you. Your gut is your intuition. You've watched me enough to know that I keep telling everybody we don't use our intuition enough. It is a gift from the divine, from source, from the universe, from God, whatever you want to call it, whatever you do call it, but it is a gift, and don't suppress it. Use it. Use it to your advantage, all right? Sorry, Scorpio, getting on my soapbox there. And then we have the Queen of Swords. This is your independence. This is clear communication with others, clear communication with yourself, clear communication with the universe. This is what I want. This is my purpose. This is what I'm supposed to do. All right. Again, it can be something big, like starting your own business, and it can be something that feels big, and I'm sure that is, but it's asking somebody new out. Okay. It could be proposals. I mean, in all sorts. I mean, yes, wedding proposals, right? Engagement proposals. It could be work proposals. It could be you going into somebody's going into the bank to get a business loan. That's very specific. So that's just for a few of you or one specific person. But somebody's watching. They're going in. They're waiting on a business loan. Now's the time. Go in there with your business plan to bring it to reality. You'll get the loan. All right. Sorry, that was very specific. That's not for everybody. That's just for a select few, or even just one person who's listening. Then we have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups, this is your opportunities, your choices, okay? This can be too many choices, but in your instance, it's not, okay, Scorpio? This is, when you bring these plans out into reality, it's going to open doors to all these other avenues, and you will have choices to make which route is the best. Okay, so not in a bad way. Listen to your gut making those choices, but other doors are going to open because of this. And then to follow that, we have the Six of Cups. This is magic. I mean, this is literally you manifesting magic out of something out of thin air. This is balance. I love that too, because we do have to keep our balance when we're in these situations, right? We don't want to, teeter one way or the other too far. So this is balance, but this is absolute magic. What you're manifesting here, what you're planning, what you're bringing into reality is beautiful, and it brings joy and balance, and it's just great. All right, Scorpio, I am curious to know what you are working on. Please put some comments in. I'd love to know how this resonates with you and in your life. Now, let's go to the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Pentacles, okay? Now, the Two of Pentacles is, again, talking about balance. We are talking about balance here, but you're doing whatever you're juggling, you're doing it well, okay? Whatever you are juggling, you are doing it well, because some of you, this is a pretty big project and there's a lot of things going on that you have to pay attention to, but you're doing it very well. And then we have the Death card in reverse, and this is you basically coming out of hiding with this plan, okay? This is you coming out of hiding with this plan so that you can bring it into reality. It's a new you, all right? So this is very, very good. This is a very good way to wrap up the tarot part of this. So I'm going to leave it there. And then, of course, we pulled a Buddha Wisdom card. Of course we did, right? And the Buddha Wisdom card says, be harmless, be blameless, awaken to the eternal truth, okay? What that means for you is you are listening to your gut, okay? You're awakening to the eternal truth. This is your purpose. This is what you're supposed to be doing, your eternal truth, okay? The be harmless and be blameless just says, be you, do you, okay? Be you, do you. Don't worry about anything else. If you get a rejection from something, one of the doors that fly open, that's okay. Don't be harmed and don't blame, because it's not the right door for you. All right. But that's kind of going a little bit more into the future after all this happens. Okay. So, but yeah, this is cool. I don't think I have a better word right now, but very cool, Scorpio. You are on to something. So please, again, put some comments or notes in there. Stay motivated, because that's what you're supposed to do. Keep that motivation going all week long. Again, put some comments in. I'd like to hear what you have to say about this reading, how it resonates with you. Make sure you hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. That lets YouTube know that this is of value, and I certainly hope it is of value to you. And don't forget to hit the little bell that notifies you of when I upload a new video. All right, my Scorpio, you are in it to win it. I love it. Stay motivated.